Samson and Jack Cochran here. Who wants to start with questions?
Jack, it felt like the defense for the most part played pretty strong today outside of just one big run. How do you feel your group played overall?
We played all right. We did our job for a lot of the game, but right now we're kind of just thinking about where we let slip up. One big run, it's really uncharacteristic of us. I'm just proud of the way we competed, though. Both sides of the ball. Offense competing to the end, defense competing to the end. Got a quarterback who's never played many snaps here, and he comes out and busts his butt for us. So just love my guys.
And Brett, Jack just mentioned that Cole came in, and it seemed like he handled the situation pretty well. Would you say that, or how do you feel that Cole stepped in with camp going down?
Yeah, I think Cole did a really good job of keeping his head. It's tough to ask a young quarterback to come into it, especially the Missouri Valley, and play against a high-caliber defense like Illinois State has. But I think for the most part, Cole did a good job of keeping his head and keeping the offense moving.
Jack, what happened on that big touchdown run? What was the breakdown there up front?
Yeah, it's just it's a play we fit up a bunch of times, but fundamentals were a little off. Just creased us in the inside, and it doesn't take much. It's a small margin for error. It's a play we've fit up perfectly a lot of times, a lot of percentage of the time, but all it takes is one, and back got out and could knock it down. That's what happens.
And Brett, you were able to find an opening on that last drive where you guys were stopped right at the 5-yard line. What were some of the openings that you were starting to find late in the game? Because
we kind of knew we could attack the middle of the field for the most part all day, and we just needed a big play to start off that drive, get the guys going a little bit. We got it. We just got to be able to finish the drive, put it in the end zone.
Did you feel like you were open on the first play once you guys got inside the 9? You had first down. Did you feel like you were open back in the end zone?
I felt like we had opportunity. I couldn't really see it, the pressure, if Cole was pressured or not. I think, long story short, we just got to execute in the red zone better than we did.
You still had to feel confident that you were going to score that that go-ahead touchdown, and how deflating was that when you're not able to punch that in there to go ahead there at the end?
It's deflating, and everything, but we had 3 timeouts. I knew our defense was going to get a stop. I knew we were going to have another opportunity. That's the way our defense plays. We've seen it a million times. I knew we were getting another opportunity, and like I said, we just got to be able to execute better in the red zone, and we wouldn't be in that position.
So, Jack, how do you regroup and bounce back after a tough loss like this at home?
Yeah, obviously we have a bye week next week. Really focus on what went wrong today and get a lot better next week. And then, we got 3 games with all our goals still in front of us. So we handle our business and we'll be right where we want to be. So I think we just play the way that we know we're capable of. We don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. Just do what we do, and we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, Brett, what were they doing defensively even before, the quarterback switched there? What were they doing that was just giving you guys problems today?
It was actually pretty unique. They were switching from a 4-down front to a 3-down like every other drive. Like one drive they come out with 4 down, the other 3. So there's just a lot that we had to know our assignment and be able to execute, and just the fact of them switching around a lot, it made it tough on our guys to be able to find out who they're going to and everything like that.
Now, even in practice, how much time have you got in just throwing passes around with Cole? Is this your longest extended action with him?
No. We especially with another tight end, Austin Gearing, we're rotating every other drive, just like we do on games. We do that in practice, so we get a wide variety of quarterbacks at practice, not like the ones that just rolling with Carson. We do a really good job at getting love to the other quarterbacks as well. So.
For either of you, were you able to check in with Carson at any point before he left the sideline?
Yeah, we're pretty focused on the task at hand, but obviously hoping he's okay. Nasty play, but it's part of the game, so hopefully he's all right. We'll check on him, and we'll see what happens.
I got to check in with him too. He was in good spirits, which obviously love to see. Like Cochran said, it was a nasty play, but he's in good spirits, and that's really all that matters right now.
Definitely not pleased with the outcome, but very pleased with the way our guys fought to the end. It's kind of a tough way to lose when you have an opportunity to put the ball in the end zone there at the end of the game, and you don't get it done. And obviously we're, dealing with a lot of injuries right now, which is not a good thing, but still got to find a way to make plays, it's a really good defensive football team. Nobody scored a lot of points against them, and we knew it was going to be tough. And then when you give them an interception return for a touchdown and obviously the big play, score and having to try to match that with the quarterback that's really getting his first plays is difficult. I think Cole did some good things. Obviously, you can't throw 2 interceptions, but he made some plays and certainly be better as a result of his experience.
And what did you see on the play, the hit on Carson, and then how do you feel Cole stepped into to kind of fill in a role left by Carson?
Yeah, it was a big hit. Obviously, the replay official didn't think it was targeting, so but it was definitely a big hit, and we'll see how bad the injury is. I can't really tell you right now, but between him and about 4 or 5 others that were out today, it certainly made a difference in the game.
And how do you feel the defense kind of handled the rushing attack, especially? It seemed like they were able to run the ball, fairly well, and it was just the one big play really is what seemed to hurt the defense.
I think defensively we played pretty well. Obviously, the one play you'd like to have back. We haven't given up many big runs all year, and that was a big play. I think the other swing was them getting that field goal right before half. That obviously gave them momentum going into half. But, we put ourselves in a position to win the football game. We had 1st and goal at the 9-yard line with 3 minutes to go. And, we gotta put our guys in better positions there to be able to execute and win that game. So we've got to, I think we could have probably done some better things there, and obviously we need to execute better. That's a critical point on the field, and we knew every red zone possession was going to be important, particularly when you're playing with your backup quarterback.
It seemed like you went away from Jonathan after that near interception towards the end of the second quarter.
Yeah,
Did you know who's gonna
those 2
step
guys split reps. John was sick a week ago and missed a lot of practice. And again, I thought Cole did some good things. He made some throws, made some plays. You just can't have the gross mistakes. The gross mistakes in this league are going to cost you. And you give up a defensive score, your chances of winning in this league are not very good. And we gave up one of those today and had to scramble back from it.
Was Cole always going to be the one who finished this game, or were you looking to see what Jonathan could do?
I think either one of them could have played, but Cole's a kid that works really hard. He's done some good things in practice, and showed today. Made a few plays today, made a few good throws. And now we'll just continue to evaluate his progress along with, Carson's progress getting back. And it's a good thing we've got a bye week, because, we played without Devlon Whitcomb today. Brennan Webb got hurt early in the game. He did not return, so that's 2 of our better defensive linemen that we played without. Our Colton Harbers, our starting right tackle, didn't play today. And we got quite a few guys that are nursing some injuries right now, and so we got to take advantage of the bye week to get guys healthy. At the same time, we've got a lot of work to do.
What level of preparation do you feel like you have for situations like this when Carson goes down? Coming into this game?
Well, we've got 2 quarterbacks that take reps in every practice, besides Carson, and depending on what his status is going to be for next week in practice, those 2 guys are going to end up getting a lot more repetitions, and we'll have them ready to go.
Bob, when it was 4th and goal from the 9 there, knowing you had 3 timeouts, was there even a thought of maybe kicking a field goal and then you'd only have to get 3 late?
Yeah, a field goal gets you down by 3, but now you got to kick off the ball. You got, you're not going to win the game with another field goal. You still got to score a touchdown, and we've got got the ability to do that. I mean, you're looking back on it now. If you're going to tell me we're throwing an incomplete pass, they'll take the field goal, and then we try to hold them and see if we can get a field goal to tie the game. But I think a right call there is to try to win the football game, and if you don't win it, we had all of our timeouts to be able to get another short field possession, which we did. But we can't throw an interception on first down and not give ourselves a chance.
What does it say, though, about the locker room you have? I mean, quarterback goes down, turnover, you guys block the field goal, then pick 6, you still come back, have a chance to win the game multiple times. What does that just say about kind of the leadership that's in your locker room?
We got great leadership, and I told our guys going into the game, it was going to take our guys laying it all on the line today, and I really think our guys, did. They laid it all on the line, and, unfortunately we came up a little short.
Did the urgency of the situation there when you had it, 1st and goal at the 9-yard line alter the play calling, or did you run what you wanted to, end up running really what you wanted to there?
We passed the ball on first down. Looking back on it now, maybe we lean on the running game a little bit more there, although, Brett was probably too kind when you asked him the question. I think he was wide open. We just overthrew him. And so there was an opportunity right there to score a touchdown, win the football game, and then we ran the ball on 2nd down, and they pressured us and caught us from behind for a short gain, and it kind of put you in a situation there now with 8 yards to go that you had to throw the football. So.
Coach, how did it change up the overall offensive scheme when Cole came in?
We used just a little bit more quarterback run. Maybe could have done that a little bit more even. But not really a lot. I mean, those guys practice the same way Carson does. Carson's just ahead of them right now in terms of being able to execute the passing game because of all of the game repetitions that he's had. And so, we'll as we look ahead in this week, depending on what Carson's status is, we'll make sure that our game plan represents the skill set that those guys have and can execute at a really high level. And that's our job as coaches to make sure we're putting our team in a good position that way.